Hi guys, we are doing a little DIY video today. I've had a few things on my wish list for spring. Haven't been able to find them anywhere, thrifting or at retail, that like the right one. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make them, or at least try to make them. I am a total beginner, not a professional, so just wanted to preface that here. There are a few things I have in mind that I really wanted to make, and I thought I would bring you guys along. So this is like, I'm telling you what I'm doing, but it's kind of like proceed at your own risk. But I'm really excited with how everything turned out, spoiler alert, and let's just...
First, we're gonna take a breather, pretend we're in this field, and center ourselves before we get started, because this is what we have up next. This is my plan for this video. My spring wardrobe. There we go, roster. Okay, so first off, we're starting with a denim skirt, and this is not the best rendering, but you know what? I had wanted like a little panel in the middle, so that's kind of where the darker blue part is, and it's going to be a maxi skirt. The second is going to be a painted pair of silver jeans. That's a wild card, we'll see. But then the third item is a lace skirt. As you can see, those are supposed to be little lace pieces. Really great. And then the last part being, or last section, are like flowers and rosettes, accessories, chokers, and then I also wanted to recreate a designer kind of like charm. As you can see, that looks to be an anthurium, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so this is again, the final roster that we have for this video. And in case this did not get your creative juices flowing as to what I mean, here's a Pinterest board saved with real life examples. So the lace skirt, as you can see, the rosettes and the accessories, and then really just the overall vibe.
I really want a dark wash denim skirt, and so I think I'm going to take these thrifted Levi's, get out of them. I think that this will work. Let's try these on first. They're 569s. I have them on, and see, I love them as pants, but they only go to here. So if I take them and make them a skirt, I can pull them up, and they're like perfect length. They're like a little bit long, and so I feel like this will be a great maxi skirt, hopefully. See, can you tell? Can you envision them? Envision. I feel like they're gonna be great. So let's... Okay, we're at our little station for the video, but before we get into anything like actually fun, well, not fun, like the sewing part, I need to seam rip these. So I have this cute little seam ripper. If you can see, it's polka dot. I don't know if you can tell or not, but hopefully it'll be good. Rip the inner part of both of the legs. Anyway, I think maybe I'll go sit in there and watch Vanderpump Rules while I do this. Okay, I got all of my seam ripping done, and this is what it looks like currently. The insides, the outsides, whatever. And so I think what I want to do is try it on and pin it, kind of just like get an idea maybe of how, maybe I'll pin it first, then try it on, and then adjust from there. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this so I have more space. Wait a second.
I don't know what I was going to say, but I started pinning this, and I just kind of pinned it where it naturally fell, and I didn't know how it worked. I kept watching tutorials, and everyone, they just pinned it down fully, like, towards the ground, and then I put it on, and I was like, there are still, it looks like a pair of pants that have just been pinned to the top. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want the slits this big, so I was so confused. I think it's because of the pair of jeans that I used, and I didn't want it to be, like, super tight. You know what I mean? Like at the bottom. And so I was like, I don't exactly know what I'm doing here. So I was just playing around. I unpinned it. I probably should have put it on first and then pinned it, but I unpinned it, played around, and came to this conclusion.
So the kind of skirt that I want to do is like this. I think this is a Ghani Levi's skirt, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm just gonna start doing it. I pinned, if you can see, I pinned the crotch, and I kind of just followed the shape that it was. These jeans, I think it would be easier if you were using like modern day women's jeans. These are vintage men's jeans, men's jeans in general. And so they have a little bit less like shape. It's just more rectangular, which I want them to be looser. So we'll see. I'm gonna show you though, this is how it looks. See that? That's where I have it pinned, and then this is where I have it pinned. And whenever I'm wearing it, it's a lot less pant-like. If I can't figure out a way to combine the ends to make it look good or whatever, I'm going to add panels, because again, that's what that other skirt has. And so I have this other vintage denim. It's a little bit different shade, so I think it'll give a good like variation. But anyway, we're just gonna do this part first and then go in with the paneling, I think. So this is what I have so far. This is all stitched. As you can see, I have to cut it, but you know what I mean. And there's this big opening, and I have my extra pair of jeans here, and I think that if I just want to use one leg, I still have like that oversized bigger fit, and so I don't want to take away from like the width by closing these two together, do you know what I mean, on either side, because I really like the fit of it right now. We're just gonna try to eyeball that or something.
These jeans I've been meaning to do something with. I thrifted them a while ago and they never fit me, so I'm just chopping the legs off of them and cutting all of the seams off so that there's no like bunchiness or anything of that sort. And then I'm just basically setting it underneath it so that because the front panels on the jeans, like on the original pair of jeans that I've been working with already, they looked really good. The panel, like the stitching looked good on the front, so I was thinking I can just kind of hide it through that and make it look like that was meant to be there. And so I just laid it underneath and pinned it.
So I'm gonna sew this side first, but essentially this is gonna how it's gonna be, you know, how it's gonna be.
What I did is I just did a straight stitch down, following the lines that were already there from the seam of the pants, and that was it.
Right, here's what the inside looks like. As for the back, I think I'm gonna add another panel as well, just to make it even, and then if I want to slit, add the slit into that. That might sound stupid and not make sense, but we're just gonna see.
Seams weren't as good looking. I could have ironed them and played around with it, but I just chose to just chop them off and make them into a straight cut. And then I sewed them up. And then I just kind of left, as you can see, I left the leg long because I knew I was going to chop it anyway, because I didn't want to have to finish the edge or anything. And I kind of like the idea of like a frayed edge on like this kind of skirt. And so I just chopped it all the same length, and it was way easier this way.
I'm going to attempt, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't even know my vision for this, which is never really a good thing for a project, but I bought this metallic silver paint a long time ago on Amazon, and I've been wanting to try to paint a pair of my denim into the silver. So I'm like, do I do a vintage pair or do I do this more modern-y pair from H&M? I can't decide. I'm gonna try both of these on and see which one I prefer. I guess maybe first I'll start there. They're H&M. I think I'm thinking more vintage. Okay, I'm gonna test it on like a little part here, or maybe like here. I'm gonna do it there because then it could kind of look intentional if it doesn't work out and I don't want to do it anymore, but oh, okay. It looks silver, you guys. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of blocking the light, but can you tell? It looks like metallic silver. Take a lot of effort either, but it kind of does go over the seams, which is not a bad thing, but okay. You know what? Should I just go for it? Because it looks cute. That looks so shiny. I don't know if you can, I wish you could see how shiny it looks. I need to turn the lights on. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna kind of just lightly brush over it all. And then if anything, you can always add more. You know, it's like with anything in life. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So I'm gonna just do that and kind of just, okay, that was kind of random. Well, this is how far we got on this project. One tub of that only does a leg and a half, so I ordered 4 more tubs. That way I don't have to be sparing, and if I want to make it super shiny, I can. And so we're gonna wait for that to come back.
So naturally, in between projects, I spent my time on Pinterest, as I normally do, and I came across a few, you know, pictures that I was like, wow, I really like that skirt. I really like this dress too. I think I really want a lace piece, and I liked the idea of being able to layer with it. And so I went on Miss Google and I saw these skirts that were just not quite even what I wanted. And for the prices that they were, I was like, you know what, damn it, I'm going to make one. And so I went to the thrift store to try to find some lace fabric, and that's where we are. I literally just was like, okay, I'm just gonna try this before I go to Joann's, and they had like a lot of actually good options actually. Like, I feel like my thrift stores don't always have good options like this. And so I was originally like, okay, maybe I can find like a lace panel of curtains or something like that. And they did have some lace, which was amazing. And so I went to go try them on and see. That one was just obviously like not what I wanted. I wanted like a long lace skirt. This one was way closer to it, but it already had the seam in it. And I was like, I want this to be the easiest that it possibly can be. And then that one, I just didn't love the shape of like the lace on it, you know what I mean? And it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I went to Joann's, there we go, and I started looking through their fabrics. They had really great options also, and I'm like, I could literally make a skirt out of any of these fabrics and be happy with it. But I was looking for a very specific lace. I didn't want one that was too thick and too busy, but I didn't want one that was like way too sheer, you know? I wanted a good balance between the two. And I found some bridal lace. So we'll see. Hopefully I have enough here. I'm basically just going to be tracing this skirt and working from there. So hopefully it'll turn out. I just want it to be a maxi skirt. These are kind of the inspiration pictures that I'm going off of. Just simple, sheer, because I want to be able to put whatever I want under it. If I want to put a skirt under, I have like white fabric or like a white skirt in general. If I want it to be bathing suit cover up, it can. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be super versatile and sheer. So I did lie to the girl at Joann's. She was cutting it and she asked me what I was making, of course. And I told her and she was like, oh, you're gonna put something under it, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm totally putting something under it. But anyway, have it laid out on the fabric. And as you can see, the top looks like this. So this I kind of scrunched up because this is a very like poofed out skirt. You know what I mean? It's a very like whimsical and everything. And I don't want this skirt to be like quite as puffy and like hold in the edges a little bit. And I do want it to be a little bit longer. So I'm just going to go all the way down to that hem because I really like that part of the hem. So I actually might move this down. I'll have like extra, if I do want to add a ruffle or anything, I'll have like that extra panel. But now I'm just gonna cut. All right, let's see here. So I did like a loose little cut and I cut through 2 layers and then I just kept them where they were and pinned the sides. And this was a hard fabric to pin. I need those like fabric clips, you know? But anyway, so then I went and I just sewed down the sides and that was kind of it. Here she is inside out. Let's try her on. Oh, she's perfect. Now I just have to do the waist, because the waist obviously is a little bit bigger. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good! So I'm doing the waistband right now, and because it's a sheer fabric, this is the elastic that I have, right? It's white, it's a little wider, it's like medium width, you know? And I don't want to be able to see it. But I'm like, what if I just sewed the waistband and made it like a tie waistband with ribbon. I mean, for now ribbon. I can like get some sort of tie going. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like this would be better because it's way thinner. And then I can adjust it too. I was the biggest fan of elastic waistbands, so I'm kind of tempted to try that. Essentially, how I'm going to get this ribbon through is just how, you know, you do the elastic waistband. Put it on the little safety pin and you feed it through. Okay, just got all of the rest of my paint in and I'm gonna quickly finish these up. Next, I have one of the easiest DIYs, and it literally probably will take less than 5 minutes. And if you guys have seen the Loewe and Ethereum pieces and collections, whatever, you have seen something like this where they have it as a pin on like a dress or just like on the dress,
or they have it on a purse and it's like a charm thing, and loved that. I was so inspired by that. And anthuriums are one of my favorites recently. I never knew they existed until like Pinterest. So thanks Pinterest, but I love the look of them. I think they're so like cool and tropical. And funky, but still being so pretty, and they come in like a lot of different colors. The Loewe ones are obviously very expensive, and they're also like fake, you know what I mean? Like they're still fake flowers, so I was like, what can I do to get that same look? So I went on Amazon, typed in like faux anthuriums, and these came up, and they have like a whole color selection. I'll put the link that I bought from for these down below, but I loved the pink color. I thought they were really, really pretty, and they come like this, actually. They come in a pack of 3, like this, and they come with a stem that like moves all around if you do want to display them or whatever, but I wanted to have them as like more of a charm thing. So essentially I just chopped off the bottom part of this, and then I have a thing of safety pins, as you can see. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen this DIY because I have it on one of my purses, and I kept getting compliments when I took it out, and I just really liked the look of it. So this is all I did. I took a big safety pin, and I have one of these, and I kind of wove it through. See this? I kind of just wove it through lightly because I don't want to break the thing, so I don't want the middle part to be too thin, but as you can see, like that. And it's literally that easy, which I probably don't even have to do this. You might know this, but I wanted to throw that out there, and then I'll put it, let me find a bag to put it on. I technically put it on this, but let me find like a tote bag. A KU little summer bag here, and I'm just going to attach it. And there we have it. I think this looks so cute, and I think it adds like a little bit of fun. I love like the Jane Birkin kind of style bags where you have like this like really cool bag and you have a bunch of beads and stuff on it. I've been doing that with my big like Telfar totes, and I just think it adds something like personal to your bag and everything like that, and so I love that. But you can also, I'm pinning it to my shirt, but I think the bigger the safety pin, the better. I wouldn't necessarily wear it like this, but you could. And here's like the second little version of that, as you can see. Now lastly, I'm just going to close it, as you can see, like that, and you can take some ribbon and you can make it into a necklace, a belt, whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna make this like a lot of ribbon. So let's say I wanted, then here we have like a little flower choker, but it's in like a cool funky anthurium, and I'll style this at the end too. Okay, so on another note, you know, like the rosette, the actual rosette kind of chokers, charms, belts, things that people are wearing all over that look like this. I want to recreate that because I've looked on Etsy for knit ones. I thought about knitting my own, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try out the trend and see if I like it by using like faux flowers, and I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So these are all the things that I found. First of all, we have these three individual flowers, and as you can see, these are going to be really easy to turn into anything we want because they have like a little clip on the back. Same with this pink one. I got a few different kinds of flowers. These two were $3, but they were half off, so $3 total, $1.50 each. And this one comes on a stem. It's just like from the fake floral section. They have a ton to pick from. As you can see, like they have any kind of flower you could possibly want to create into this, and any other color too, and they're really good price because they're always on sale, as you guys know about Joann's. This is one I picked. I thought it was pretty. I wanted a blue one. I thought it would be cool to play around with as a belt or as like something to go around my shoes. I don't know, we're gonna see. And then I also got corresponding ribbon to go with them, and I found the thinnest ribbon that I could possibly find. So we're gonna, I think, start with the cream. I think this is going to be one of the easiest DIYs. So we're just going to make like a little belt thing with these. If I keep this thing on it, you can literally put it on anything like that, and it's so easy, but I'm going to make it into a little belt, I think, first. First, we have our ribbon. We're gonna go around. I want it to be able to go around me a few times just to kind of give that like defined look. I want the thing to be able to go long if I want it to. You can always make things shorter, like I say, but you can't add on. So I'm going to start with something like that. I really liked this ribbon because, as you can see, it kind of looks like little eyelet lace kind of vibe. This is not going to work with this outfit, but like I said, I'm going to style everything at the end, but I'm going to tie this into a bow. Take my little guy there, and it's literally that easy and simple. I actually can't believe it. I mean, picture this. I'm probably gonna style it with like a blazer or something like that. And I like it because you can transform it into anything because it's not attached. But I am going to show you, if you do want it attached, how I personally would attach it. I'm gonna do that with the blue one next. You can see here, this is like what it looks like. I'm going to chop it right under the the stem just in case we want that for anything. Wire cutters. Just kidding. Okay, so I just wiggled it a little bit like that and it came off and now it's free. For this, I'm thinking of like an anklet kind of thing, so I'm not going to take that much of it, but I do want it to be able to wrap around a few times. So I think like that's a good amount. Using my wrist as a guide because they're kind of like the same. So I'm gonna take my ribbon and I'm going to find the middle of my ribbon and I'm gonna attach it there. A little hand sewing. She's threaded.
Okay, so with this, I'm not a good hand stitcher, first of all, and second of all, I didn't care how it looked because it's going to be like covered anyway, so I really just wanted to attach it to where it won't fall off, and so I did a lot of just stitches in between the like first 2 layers of fabric that were under this like green thing, and then I did some just on the fabric, did some in the green thing. I don't know, I just did what felt best, not what looked best, I mean, and it worked out fine. And so again, it doesn't look the most beautiful at the end, but it did the job.
What do we think of the skirt styled like this? I'm kind of loving it like this. Originally I was like, I really like the idea of having this for like a swimsuit cover up for like parties and stuff, like bonfires, barbecues and stuff. And then I was like, well, I have it now and I love it for street style too, kind of pairing it with like an oversized sweater like this. I also have a white one that I'm like, maybe that would look cute too. Little bloomers on under it just to kind of give me some definition, I guess, underneath it. Can you see those? Like that kind of bloomer, you know, like the little lace bloomers. I bought them on, I don't even know where I bought these. I bought these a while ago. Look at them because it's lace on lace and so it kind of goes together. But this is kind of just casual, and if I wanted to like put a bag, I want to just add a bag. This is just like a little example. I don't necessarily know, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Let me try the white cream like turtleneck thing on with it too, and I want to show you that as well with cowboy boots maybe. Okay, I think keeping it lighter all over. I really like this outfit. This skirt was so easy. And I can't believe I almost paid, I mean, I got skirts for like a lot of money that were just lace like this. And it was, again, just really, really easy. Wanted to find like a tablecloth or curtains or something like that to kind of get the same look, and I couldn't. But that's because I didn't take the time. I only like looked once. I literally love how this turned out. It was so easy, and I'm so glad I didn't buy one retail because it was just way cheaper to just do on my own, even buying fabric from Joann's. Thrifting the fabric would have been amazing price-wise, but if I gave myself more time for it, but I last minute decided I wanted to do this. Anyway, this is how I'd style it. I really like this. I'm so excited to have one of these in my wardrobe now. Just the exact look, all in all. And I feel like playing around with like this like wicker basket and things like that softens it a lot. I mean, it's already a very soft piece in general, but like I feel like it softens it even more with the color palette. And this outfit is gonna be on repeat this spring and summer because this is so light. It's like basically just wearing shorts, but it also gives you like another fun layer to be able to play with. And also, side note, I really like that I went with the tie ribbon thing because as you can see, it just like hangs down and it adds a little bit more detail than an elastic and also more versatile, I guess. And so this is my little lace skirt. Here she is in all of her Duggar glory, but I love the way this turned out. I wanted one that was fully closed in, had no slits. I wanted one that I could wear all year long too, and that's why I kind of opted for the no slits because I have one that has slits and I couldn't wear it all winter, and so I thought this would be a really good option. And I love the dark denim too. I just think this is such like a good piece that I'm going to use so often. And actually this was the first one I did, and I kept looking at it. I was like, I want to wear this, I want to wear this, and I had to stop myself. Anyway, this turned out great. I'm so glad I went in the men's section for the length because I wanted it to hit the floor. I figured I can get more specific with the length in the men's section, like they tell you what it is on there, and so it was easier that way. And I only used 1.5 pairs of jeans. It was less than $15, I would guess. And it turned out so good. I'm really, really, really excited about this. And I can pull it up. Oh, I didn't realize, sorry, you could see my underwear, but pull it up if I wanted to, although it does have some gapping if I do that, but I could put a belt on, you know what I mean? But I wanted it to hit the floor like it does, so I just paired it with a super simple outfit, my little cowboy boots from Matisse. Cardigan and the tank top are both from H&M, and then my little Stout bag. I'll take this off so you can see without it. I recommend if you are looking for a denim skirt. I can't believe I literally almost bought the Gani Levi's one. I was tracking it down, and first I don't know, it didn't work out. Thankfully, because now I have this, and I'm like, I could literally recreate that if I found the right denim. You know what I mean? But I'm happy with this. I feel so good. Anyway, this is the finished product of the skirt. Here is the wild card. I am so torn on if I like these or not. I think they might need another coat of silver. I'm not sure, but I used 5 full tubs of that. I mean, it's not tubs, it's like a little tiny little, you guys saw. Anyway, this is how they turned out. They literally like are so stiff. I'm torn on this one. This is looking from the side. They're so stiff. I'm wondering, I don't know if you can even wash these. I thought I did research when I bought that little jar like a year ago that you could, because that's like the idea I had then. I don't necessarily mind the way they look. The feel of them, I don't know. Maybe they'll like adjust, and like once you move it all around it'll be better. I don't know, but for now they're really stiff, and they kind of feel like my faux leather pants that I have that are silver. Like the airflow, there's not a lot of airflow going on. I think the paint maybe blocked it. I don't know. I would love to know what you guys think. I don't know if this is worth it to do yourself, but I don't know. I like that down the seam, it's not like super silver. I like that you can tell that they're painted on. I feel like that look is kind of cool to me. I know it's not probably everyone's like cup of tea, but yeah. Anyway, this is how they look. This is how they turned out nonetheless. We'll see. I will definitely be wearing them because it did take a lot of time to like hand paint and get like the right amount on. So definitely going to wear them. I just don't know how they're gonna feel. Like, I feel like as I'm wearing them, they're getting less stiff, but I'm not sure. This is the painted metallic pants. This is exactly why I did not want to invest in these too far, and that's because I don't know how to style them. I didn't know how I was going to style them, but I knew I liked the look of them, like something like this. So I just cinched in this little blazer, and then I'm wearing this skirt. Okay, this is from the new Wildflower collection from Lisa Says Ga, which is so freaking cute. I just have to shout it out. I'm looking for a really cute white skirt. But anyway, this is how I have it styled, and I would wear this out. I don't know exactly what shoes I'd wear. I'm thinking I would do like cowboy boots or some sort of boot moment, but I kind of like the blue right now with this color palette. I don't even know if you can see them, but I'm wearing these little blue mules from J. Crew Factory, and yeah, if I had like a little bag maybe, that would be cute. Cocktail moment, going to dinner, I don't know. With the rest of them, this is kind of how I'd style them. I kind of wanted one for like on a shoe, near an ankle kind of thing. I don't know why. I thought that the pink would look really cute with my red Sambas. I thought that mixture would look great. And the blue also could look really cute. I feel like they jazz up a sneaker if you wear them as like an anklet like this. And then if I wanted to transition this little white one off, I could take my little funky flower one, and let's see, I'm going to take the ribbon off. I can attach it right there, which I think looks kind of fun. It adds like a little flair. Again, I can move it up if I wanted to. If I wanted it closer to my neck, if I had like a cute dress on. I love the look of this kind of flower. Add it into an outfit. I think it's so cute, and so this is kind of the vibe with all of those. That is the whole video. I'm so stoked with how everything turned out. I have a few other things in mind that I want to do. I have some thrifted fabric that I want to turn into some things. Just some like things, now that I'm in the groove and I have my sewing machine on, I'm like, okay, I want to like try some more advanced things that I haven't done in a really long time. So let me know if you'd like to see that, and I can bring you along, but if not, I get it. Okay, my camera died, but thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Love you. Bye.